Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Lisa is here as always, and right now I'm in Vladivostok city. For you guys who are new here on my channel, I can explain you briefly about myself and about Vladivostok. Vladivostok is the capital of far east of Russia and it's very far from Moscow. It takes 8 hours to go from Vladivostok to Moscow by airplane. But at the same time, it's so close to China that we can go by bus or by car, and the ride will take around 5 hours. I was born here in Vladivostok in the 90s and I stayed a majority of my lifetime here until I moved to China and did a lot of traveling around Asia for a few years, and then this year I came back here. Nice gloomy day in Russia. Because I didn't live in Russia for years, I didn't participate in local politics and I didn't go to elections for a really long time. Today we are having governor elections of Primorsky Krai and I wanted to vlog about it and show you guys how we do it here. I wanted to start this video with that elections in Russia has been compromised for years. I mean, we have a president for 25 years. Do you think we have any elections here? We still have this right to vote and use our voice, so anyways, we gotta go and do it. This is my neighborhood, as you can understand. Usually in Russia we vote nearby our place where we registered on our address. Typical Russian districts doesn't have a lot of infrastructures, just living buildings, so polling stations will be created in average public schools. This is one of them. This is typical Russian school, and today I'm going to need this one. This is a Russian passport. It's a Russian flag. The door of the school, it has a schedule of the elections, and this paper says that it's an election a day and we are voting for governor of Primorsky Krai. Inside the Russian public school. This school is so damn Soviet. Look at this. Oh my god. Those metal cages are so scary, but they are actually changing rooms for winter clothes. This is so empty, guys, here, so I'm not sure I will be allowed to film freely. And it says here that CCTV is on. I was completely alone there. Only people from the election commission were there and they were watching me. I was trying to film, but it was so awkward. Anyway, I'm leaving. I'm going to tell you a bit more about the procedure. So basically what happens is that you have your passport and you have designated area where your street can vote. You go inside the room and there will be a few members of the election commissions and they have a book with all passport information of all citizens of your street. They will check your identity and then you have to sign inside their book, and in exchange they will give you ballot paper. Then you have to go to the voting cabin. It looks like a, I don't know, changing clothes cabin or something. It's very poor looking construction. So then you tick the right box and then you put your ballot into the box. That's it. Let's go around the school, guys. This is a bit creepy place. I'm sorry for the swearing, guys, but this is so funny. It says Misha, the name of the guy, for be great. He is a goat, he is a sucker, he is a moron, and he is a dork. We always had a problem here. Mayors of Vladivostok or governors of Primorsky Krai, barely like a few of them could stay until the end of their term. They would finish it early because they would always, like almost always, involved in some corruption scandal, so they would go to jail basically. Our previous governor elections ended up with a big scandal because there was a second round of elections and there were two candidates, and in the end they had almost equal amount of votes, like 49%, and basically few hundred votes could decide who will be the governor. So they accused each other about not being right in the procedure because they wanted to win, obviously. So then in the end the whole elections has been cancelled because they couldn't decide who's right, who's wrong, and in the end we end up with a third person, not even them. Oh, Kisen, he lives under the school. Look at this, guys. This is a black cat. I'm not afraid of black cats, by the way. I don't believe in this superstition. After like 20 years, they built a new stadium here, like finally. They're doing something to improve our district. The school looks ugly, right? But at least we will have a nice stadium soon. In general, people do not believe in elections in Russia. In my experience, I don't know those politicians. I didn't know who to choose because government trying to do elections as quiet as they can. No big advertisement in Vladivostok, no big debates, nothing. Like very quiet, and this is very suspicious. For the person who do not watch TV at all, as myself, it's so hard to find information. You have to sit down and Google it yourself, then you will find something. There are definitely few improvements in Vladivostok that I saw myself. One of them, building the stadium, or I saw a lot of renovation of hospitals, and those are very good things. Vladivostok and Primorsky Krai has a large, hi to YouTube, yes, has a big budget, like trillions of rubles, sorry, so they have to spend it right. I'm so sad because prices are growing. Look at the bananas. Before they were 160 and now they are more than 200. In Moscow it's around 100, guys, like twice the price. Prices are growing, so this is very funny. It's an empty shelf with Russian instant noodles, 50 rubles, so cheap. My video about Moscow supermarket Ashan went a little bit viral, and I have a lot of comments like, this is so cheap in Russia, blah blah blah. But no, guys, I want to mention again that in Far East it's not cheap. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for staying with me today, and I hope you like my spontaneous video about Russian elections. If you're interested about another content about Russia or Moscow, I have a series of vlogs from Moscow. You can watch my previous videos. It is very optionally, but you can support my job financially by becoming my sponsor or sending me a super thank you hardship sticker. It really matters to me because I want YouTube to become my full-time job, which it already is, but we just need to grow it more. So thank you guys for staying with me until the end, and I'll see ya, of course, in my next video. Bye bye!